What's up, everyone? It's been a minute, so I've been watching Beyond the Gate, and I had caught up last week, and I had watched the past Monday and Tuesday episode today, and I just want to say, Shanice, you rock. She taking Derrick on a date from. Okay, I don't know what we had the last time we discussed about Beyond the Gate. I know I did talk about how Kat, on my channel. What did I talk about? It was something with cats. Hold on. Let me look it up while I'm sitting here talking to you guys, because I did specifically make a video about cats. I am not team cat at all. I don't like her character, but the actress is alright with me. Let's see. I did make a video of Cat. Where is it at? I said, is Kat doing too much? And I said yes. But I did like the fact that I did give Kat cool points that she, when she found the helmet and the gloves under Ava's bed, she took it to, back to Leslie's apartment. But how she did it was, she went to go see Leslie. She left the window unlocked, and then she climbed in the window and she put it in her little stowaway thing. And Jacob got another, what is it, a warrant to search the place. Okay, cool. He got it. So let's get into it. So of course, Derrick proposes to Ashley. She declines the request because she was like, why can't love be enough for us, whatever. But Derrick wants to get married and have kids, and Ashley's just not on that mood. Now, I have been recently rewatching Beyond the Gate because my cousin had started watching it, and she was like, she could tell from jump that she was noticing stuff that I wasn't noticing. She was like, Ashley's all googly eyes with Andre. So in the beginning, I thought she wasn't really like googly eye with him, but then I had to think when I was watching the episode with her, I'm like, wait, hold on, he was googly eye with her. And of course, she was like, Danni was doing too much, but then she was like, no, she realized, she said, Danni is not doing too much. She said, they keep bothering her, Bill and Hayley do. And of course, Hayley, of course, tells Bill she's pregnant, and of course, she declines the ultrasound after she has, she goes to Danni's house, and she sees Bill at Danni his old house, because that's the house they share when they're married, and because when they do the flashbacks, they're at that house that she's at now. And of course, she sees that, she's triggered, and she goes in there, she's talking to Danni, and Danni and her are talking, whatever, and they're having a normal conversation, nothing argument or whatever. And of course, Hayley starts having fake cramps, supposedly, allegedly. And then she tells Bill some BS saying, oh, basically, Danni caused this to happen. How the hell Danni caused that to happen? She wasn't even yelling, she wasn't screaming, she wasn't doing all that stuff. And Danni can yell, you can fuss, she can do all that. Her mouth is vulgar. And she didn't do none of that stuff. She was actually very calm and very collective with Hayley. Hayley, what are you sitting there getting mad for? You know what you exactly what you're doing. The thing that you did with Mrs. Hamilton before you was Mrs. Hamilton, you're gonna get your karma too. So let's back that up. So how you get him is how you lose him. That's that's my motto. You know that. It's a lot of people's motto. You mess with a married man. He left his wife to be with you, even though Bill was not squeaky clean, because Bill was cheating on Danni way before Hayley came along. And of course, this time he packed his stuff up and left, and then of course announced his engagement to Hayley, which is so foul to me. And I'm gonna go ahead and say, I hope Hayley is his karma, and she's heavy on that karma. Now let's say this thing. Also, Kat wants to lose her virginity to Tomas, because it was one episode where they was kissing, and she was like, and he was getting hot and bothered, and she realized it, and she wasn't ready. Then, like, I think the next episode or two over, she was like, okay, I'm ready to have sex. Don't let Ava deter you, because it seems like to me Ava triggers her. She does, and I am team Ava, but I will say this, I will point out when Ava is wrong. Ava is wrong for coming on to Tomas, but I'm also saying this, she cannot tango with somebody if he's not giving her the green light. He's not giving her the yellow light, the red light, or anything. He's giving her the whole green light. He's having a conversation with her, and then he's defending her with Kat. And I'm going to go ahead and say, I feel bad for Kat. I do. Even though I'm not Team Cat at all and I can't stand her character, but she does not deserve that. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. She really needs to be with somebody that's for her, because Tomas is playing defense and he's playing hard. He's the type of man that will tell your business and you didn't ask him to tell. You told him not to tell. Just like when she told him she didn't want him to be friends with Ava and she caught him holding his hand. It's just like, Cat, how many times you gonna let somebody play in your face? Stop letting him play in your face. And okay, Nicole is my favorite on the show, but Nicole is pissing me off because she found out that Andre and Danni are sleeping together. I think Danni told her, if I'm not mistaken, and then Andre was coming to talk to her about something he knew. No, that was Ted. I'm sorry. Ted was coming to tell her something about Martin, and she was like, "Yeah, I already knew about Andre and Danni sleeping together." And she's blowing it out of proportion. I'm so glad that Anita and Vernon are both on Danny's side. But now that we know that Andre has went on a date with Ashley, how will this turn out? And how Danni feels. And I'm going to go ahead and say I feel Danny's pain, because I'm going to go ahead and say she has every right to yell, cuss, call him a fuckboy, whatever you want to call him, because Andre, you were wrong. Because you sitting there talking to Ashley, and I'm going to go ahead and say Ashley turned you down, and then you going to give her, you going to be like the rebound person? No, sir, we're not the rebound over here. You have feelings for Danni, and you're going to sit here and do this to Danni? Like, no, Ashley should not even be on your mind. I'm not saying that you can't have feelings for her, but I'm going to go ahead and say Ashley turned you down. Stay that way. And I'm going to go ahead and say it. Derrick there with Shanice having drinks. I'm all for it. I hope Shanice takes him on a ride and has fun with him. And then how Ashley gonna get mad when you up there with Derrick, when you up there with Andre, and you told Derrick you weren't interested in him. I'm going to say Derrick should feel some type of way before anybody else, because I'm going to go ahead and say Shanice was never up in his face playing with your face like how you was up in Andre's face or how Andre was up in your face. So I'm going to go ahead and say Andre and Ashley got both dead. That's wrong, and I hope Danni cuss your ass out, Andre, and I hope she had nothing else for you. But I'm also say this, I feel bad for Danni because this is the second man that don't play in her face. This pisses me off, and Andre, you don't deserve Danni's love. You do not deserve Danni's love, not here, not there, not anywhere. And I'm gonna go ahead and say, if she has nothing else for you and she cusses your ass out, I don't care. Heavy on I don't care, Danni. And you read him for filth, and you read Ashley for filth too, because I'm gonna go ahead and say she peeped that something was going on with him. Body language never lie. I always tell people, before words say anything, body language never lie. And it pisses me off so bad that Danni has to deal with this bullshit, and she saw them at Orphy G's. And the bad part about it is, actually, you picked Orphy G's, and that's the place where Derrick proposed to you at, and he's there with Shanice having drinks, and Shanice took him out on a date, and she was like, he always said he had a pinch for a penny, and then Andre was like, Shanice is a registered nurse, and Shanice has money, so she makes very good money or whatever, and yeah, I'm just like, wow. You really, man, I'm going to go ahead and say, I hope they don't bring no attention to her and Shanice, because Shanice read her for filth, because she told you about how Andre was a player, even though she said she would talk to him too. But I'm going to go ahead and say it. She wasn't up in Derrick's face when you weren't around, but she did say she would talk to Derrick, but she was never up in Derrick's face how you was up in Andre's face, how Andre was up in your face. So I'm going to go ahead and say it. It shouldn't surprise me, but I do feel bad for Derrick, because it's like, you really did say that you weren't playing with Andre. You didn't think about Andre like that. And look, lo and behold, here she is up and smiling, giggling with Andre. And now Danni walks in and sees him after Shanice and Derrick I'm going to go ahead and say I know Derrick feels some type of, I know he does. I'm going to say I think Ashley feels some way, but I'm going to go ahead and say I know Derrick feels way worse than she does. And I'm going to go ahead and say I hope he lets Shanice take him out on more dates. Well, I mean, he said next time he got her. He's basically, so I'm going to go ahead and say I want to see where Shanice and Derrick go. I'm going to go ahead and say she might even help him, because Derrick needed confidence. I'm going to go ahead and say he looked real chill over there, because Ashley was pissing me off on certain episodes how she was doing Derrick and how she started doing him, because she was okay with her at first. Then when he started living with her, it was just like a motherfucking problem. Then when he proposed to her, it was like, oh my god, she just pissed me off. Everybody need a new man. Kat need a new man. Shanice needs to be with Derrick. Derrick need a new girl. I'm going to go ahead and say Danni need a new boy. She need to go call Carlton. And Carlton, I'm going to go ahead and say Carlton act like he wanted Nicole. And I told my friend I think I want him to go hit Nicole up. But I'm going to go ahead and say I don't even want Nicole. I want Nicole to go sit on the couch, because while she's sitting here getting everybody else therapy, she need to go get her own therapy. Because I'm going to go ahead and say, girl, Ted cheated on you so long ago. Girl, let that go. Let that hurt go, and go be with Ted, because we tired. We is tired. But I'm going to say this. If the old Ted would have told her, the clothes that you have, I still take them off you, I'm going to go ahead and say she would have folded right there. No offense to the new actor. I like the new actor, actually. But I'm just going to go ahead and say it. It's just the other Ted had a little spunk to him, a little spunk. This new Ted, he's more chill. He can act, but it's just, I don't know. I just really don't know. And then how Ava is has Kat's old position, and she's getting trained by Kat. And somebody said they think Kat is gonna set her up. Do y'all think Kat's gonna set her up? I'm gonna go ahead and say I wouldn't be surprised if Kat sets her up, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it just doesn't. No, I'm gonna go ahead and say it would surprise me, because I'm gonna go ahead and say Kat could have set Ava up a long time ago. Just like she said, you had the right thing to do, but you didn't do the right thing. But I'm gonna say this, Kat, close your mouth, because baby, you be reading the whole thing. Just like when she was in Orphan Jeans with Jacob, and they was talking, and then Leslie came and said about it. I'm like, bro, y'all so smart. Why are y'all sitting at Orphan Jeans? No, that was not Orphan Jeans. What's it? Okay, Orphan Jeans is the diner, and then the other one is Uptown or something. I had the restaurants mixed up, but either way, they was at the little diner and they was talking. I'm gonna go ahead and say, y'all talk a little too much. Like when Smitty and Jacob is talking, then Jacob's defending his father. Jacob, is this thing on? Jacob, your daddy a dirty cop. Go ahead, your daddy a dirty cop. And I'm gonna go ahead and say, this guy Kenneth, that knows the connection to Martin. So I'm guessing Kenneth's brother was off by Martin, because he got into it. Because Martin has a really bad temper. So I guess Martin beat him to death or whatever, and now he's extorting him. And I'm gonna go ahead and say, Joe Malone, Jacob's dad, Bill, and Vernon, all y'all need y'all tail whooped, lining up and whoop with a paddle, because how the heck y'all still didn't handle this problem? And Bill says, I'm Mr. Fix It. Bitch, you didn't fix shit. You didn't fix a mother freaking thing. You done hurt the whole case. And then Joey Armstrong, and then Vanessa sleeping with him, and then she got a bigger problem in her hand. I'm gonna go ahead and say Doug just need to leave her. Doug, whatever the heck his name was, he just need to leave her, because baby, she just just pissing me the freak off. What else do I want to talk about? Smitty is gonna learn everything, and I'm gonna go ahead and say he's gonna put them pieces together. And then when he talked to Jacob's dad, and I'm gonna go ahead and say Jacob was just defending his dad. I'm like, Jacob, you don't even know your daddy's crooked. Like, Jacob, please sit down. And then Malone told my son, I got that cash, $500,000 cash from my parents' estate or whatever, and I got that $5,000 from that gambling. I'm gonna go ahead and say, Malone, you a cop? How you don't know how to lie? Lord have mercy. But Smitty, go ahead and crack the case. But I'm going to say that best boy Kenneth was sitting with Tyrell. And Tyrell's like, we've been playing chess online for weeks, but I see kids still talk to people online. Lord have mercy. Why are you talking to somebody? He says, I know him. We've been playing chess online for the longest. And then Martin blocked him. Martin, you so smart. He can unblock him like you said. It's just too much, y'all. It's just too much. But Beyond the Gate, if you haven't already, y'all need to watch it on Paramount Plus. It comes on every day at 2 p.m. They took a whole hiatus last week, and everybody was pissed on Twitter like it was going in. But the names they be having, Ashley on Twitter, I be screaming. One person said Laura Ingalls Wilder. Somebody said vinegar, oil and vinegar or something. Man, the names they be coming up for Ashley. I'm going to go ahead and say I'm Team Derrick, because I don't like how Ashley did him. I knew she liked Andre when she started acting Smitty with him after the whole, he tried to kiss her or whatever. But then when I was going back with my cousin, because she started watching it, and I saw how Ashley was all like flirtatious with Andre, it's just like, how the hell I missed this? Oh man, what the hell? But you know what? I like the fact that Anita came into town and she was talking we were supposed to talk about Chelsea and Madison, and then Allison coming in and want to talk. Now she want to talk to Chelsea because she's here with somebody else. Allison, go sit your happy ass down. You act like you was so you don't, your husband don't do nothing without each other, girl. And I don't think her husband abusing her, because if you out and about, your husband must be working. You must be a stay-at-home mom or something. Well, a stay-at-home wife or something, because I don't think they got kids. But I like how Chelsea said that her and Madison in her committed relationship. That quick, honey? That quick? And Madison has some insecurities because she was looking. She was still there after they was talking, or they had their little date or whatever. And I'm going to go ahead and say it. I still think Madison is hiding something, but it's not as strong as I was before. But I will say this. I don't trust Allison. Allison going to be the one of them stalkers that be waiting in the car for you, in the bushes for you, in your room. I can't live without you. Girl, go sit your happy ass down. You didn't want Chelsea. Had Chelsea up there crying. Chelsea, y'all was in a relationship, and y'all was not in a relationship. Y'all was just all fucking. three of y'all, all three of y'all, you, her husband, and her was just fucking. It's just like, oh my god, please just cut it out. But I really like the show, and I just really hope that you guys are enjoying it. What are your thoughts on Beyond the Gates? If you haven't already, like I always say, please like and share, subscribe to my channel. You don't miss any of my updates, and you don't miss any of the upcoming things that are coming. I cannot wait till they unravel that Hayley is not pregnant and that Bill runs back to Danni. But I'm going to go ahead and say I was rooting for Andre, and Andre has pissed me off. So right now, Andre, you're on the shelf, and I'm going to go ahead and say whatever filth she reads you for, you deserve it. Heavy on, you deserve that shit. Bye-bye.